a shotgun. It's Dart. That is brought in at the 10. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with first and goal.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest game.
Here we go, set.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Touchdown, Giants. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. On now, Cade York for the point after. Through the rain, the kick is good. And the Giants will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
Back to the air once more on second down. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. Here's Braden Mann now, and he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. Play fake, now Dart. Open man downfield, that's Neighbors. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And the Giants first down. It's a gain of 25 yards.
Let's go, Nat, go.
First down, Giants.
I'll give on the ground. He'll get about 2. Kayvon Thibodeau with the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Ready?
Dart. Left side in the hands of Neighbors. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Giants football here to begin the second quarter. They've got it second down and 6 to begin. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. You did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he'll be taken down. They get him back at the 5-yard line. Bobby Okereke. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Here's their punter now, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. Forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment.
Ready, set. Bring it. Come on. Roll. Check, Panther. Check go.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Receiver in motion, going right. On play action, it is Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And he will score. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Let's go.
To the ground, a first down run. Room to run at the 40. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That's the way to get started, a pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Hawk 70, go.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Okay, break. Ready. Cougar 19.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Back to 60. Back to 60.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on 4th down.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
Ready. 70 Timberwolf. Check up.
Back to the air one more time. Yeah!
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike, and he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Ready.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Shut up. Shut up.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
Pretty curious decision there, Mike, to go quarterback sneak on 2nd down. It's typically something that we see on 3rd and 4th down. But in this case, the play caller wanted to convert this 1st down, don't leave anything to chance, and he's able to get a fresh set of downs.
Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal.
Two minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. Another shot from the one on second and goal.
Tag! Bronco 80! Now go! Let's go!
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. In this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Good coverage by the kicking team. He's out of bounds, shy of the 20.
Their own 19-yard line.
Let's go! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
Second and 6.
It is second and 6.
Go!
Now Dart. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Higgins sent in motion. On first and 10, here is Dart. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
Complete to number 88. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3 at the 38-yard line.
Second down and 3. To throw is Dart. He'll get this one out to his fullback. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They'll go, and here's Dart. He'll air one out for Higgins. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for fourth down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
Ready? Trap Cougar 19.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that is incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
2nd and 10.
Shut up. Cowboy 80. 18, Pioneer. Let's go.
Back to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
Ready up.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Eagles. His 4th TD grab of the season.
And that's a bit of a gamble, but I really like the aggressive play call. Understanding here before the half, we don't want 3. We're trying to come away with 6, and he forgoes the field goal try. They take a shot in the end zone, and they come away with a touchdown.
And this one is no good. Not sure if the rain and the wet footing is an issue there, but no extra point. The score stays where it is. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins.
Ready? Motion, check. Let's go now. Wrap up.
The third quarter begins with a run. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Open man left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. Go. Check up.
They'll go play action here with Dart. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Dart gonna throw it again. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To the air once more is Dart. He's got it! And they're gonna get this all the way down inside the 5. A big play for the Giants. 36 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, New York. They're out there to block most of the time, but Greg, great reward for the fullback to carry it in for the touchdown.
Not every team in the league even carries a fullback, but man, if you have one on your roster, Mike, not many better places to use them than down here on the goal line.
Makes the score Giants 21, Eagles 13. Dave York to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Crazy. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
27-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. His throw left side is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? 1st down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Viking 18!
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. His receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 6.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat!
On 3rd down, they'll suck, and they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
A loss of 9.
This offensive line has to do a better job, Mike, of communicating the protection pre-snap, especially on these key third downs. The blitz overwhelms them from the jump, and now they're picking their quarterback off the ground.
That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. A gain of 7. 8
yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and a couple. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he is out of bounds at the 45. They gain 18 yards on that one. First down, Giants.
45-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
I feel like their quarterback, for the most part, has looked pretty solid. I mean, it's everybody else that seems to have let him down with the drop balls and the mistakes. That's really what's killing these drives.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
1st down, New York.
On the play fake, here's Dart. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. It's a gain there of 26 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
And the Giants.
Now a run, and it's their fullback with the carry. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He fought through that first contact. They'll bring up 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing is Dart. And that'll be incomplete. What turns out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
Higgins sent in motion. Now Dart. That one incomplete. Humphrey outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
I like the idea idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plan for it. Your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
Now return coming from the 7. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll throw it left and has his running back inside the 30. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
On is Elliott to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Eagles will cut the deficit down to 4.
Eagles 20. Jake Elliott taking off for Philadelphia.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Their own 27-yard line.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Go.
Tight end motioning left. Drive will start on the ground. And he'll try to keep his footing. Manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 29. Here's 2nd and 8. The throw is Dart. Left side in the hands of Neighbors. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw. It's Dart. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. So on 4th down, out is Jamie Gillen to punt for the Giants. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. Right away, they'll set up to throw. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. to throw. Thrown left side. The catch is made. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get
the pressure too much, and he goes down. That is T.J. Watt. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. Rocco leading. 19 Pioneer. Mustang 19. Take go.
He'll drop to throw. Quick hitting slant there. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 33 yards.
Big-time play there as they try to cut into this 4th quarter deficit. At this point in the game, Mike, remember, you're just going to get a couple more possessions, so you have to make the most of them, especially with the lead being this close for the taking.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Back to the air one more time. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Brian Burns. He's able to register the sack, closing in on the century mark, number 99 in his great career. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Viking 18.
They'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
And this is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does. So I don't hate the call, but great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball back.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Third and short. Here's Dart. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. They get 12 yards on that pass. That's good for a Giants first down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense. You don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Dart. A throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football. And the defense is going to come up with it. Maybe the break they need here in the fourth quarter.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, 70 range, 70 range.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And it was really the pressure that threw that play off, Mike. I mean, he tries to counter the blitz by going to the quick game, which is fine, but it just seemed like they weren't necessarily on the same page and results in drop.
19, card 19, card 19.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here we go. This is 4th down.
Let's go. 70 Lion. Warriors 70. Trap 60, trap 60.
They'll drop to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. As the defense is nowhere to be found. They picked up 20 on 4th down. They'll look to throw again. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
This is a tough spot. 3rd down and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Go! Track him 60. Rock 80. 18. Pioneer. Check over.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the Eagles first down on a well-designed play to get 16 to keep the drive going. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. They'll look to throw yet again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal, try to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Now a timeout, Giants. That is their 2nd. Get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining.
Ready up.
Now, 1st and goal.
Let's go now. 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Now they'll set up to throw. Moving left. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
You know, once he broke the pocket, Mike, I actually thought he was just going to call his own number and become a runner. I thought he had some green grass out in front of him to take it in, but he decides to put it in the air instead and falls incomplete.
They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
He'll run. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
All right, so right now what you're telling your play caller is, Mike, you've got 2 downs. You don't need to get it here on 3rd. If you can put yourself in position to use 4th, we're going to do it. So call your best 2 plays you have them both ready, because you have to score here.
He'll keep it on the ground, and he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up 4th and goal. The Giants going to call their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game.
Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag.
So here we go. Could be the play that ends up deciding this one. 4th down and goal. He'll look to throw. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. Here is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Trap 60, trap 60, Cougar 19.
On the play fake, here's Dart. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Here comes 2nd down. Man in motion, heading right. On play action, it is Dart. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier. I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
And what a stop by this defense. They know the opposing offense has to go for it right now. There's not enough time for them to get the ball back and get another crack at it. They're trying to get in field goal range, and what a 4th down stop to all but end this game.
So it's a win here for the Eagles. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. A chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from South Philly.